Ethiopia has just completed Africa's largest hydroelectric project, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, capable of generating around 5,150 megawatt of power. That is enough to not only power Ethiopia, but it also means that they can export energy to other countries in Africa as well. But not everybody is celebrating. See, for years now, Egypt and South Sudan has raised concerns about water security in the region. And the reason is because Nile is their lifeline, especially for Egypt, where 90% of their agriculture and drinking water source comes from the Nile. See, River Nile has two water sources, the Blue Nile and the White Nile. The Blue Nile starts in Ethiopia and flows downstream to South Sudan and eventually Egypt. And the Blue Nile contributes about 85% of the water source in River Nile. This dam is constructed on the Blue Nile in Ethiopia, and so any changes upstream will directly affect people downstream in South Sudan and Egypt. So the fear is that during the periodic refilling of the dam's reservoir, it will cause shortage downstream and affect millions of people in South Sudan and Egypt. That is why even Egypt's prime minister called this project an existential crisis. However, Ethiopia insists that this project is not a threat at all. In fact, they argue that this dam will stabilize flow, reduce flood, and even bring electricity to millions of people, even in Egypt. But what makes this project even more historic is the fact that much of the $4 billion cost of building this dam was financed through local source, reducing their over-reliance on external loans from other countries. On September 9, Ethiopia will be inaugurating this project, this dam. But the question is, will this become a symbol of shared prosperity or a source of regional tension?